And now that we know how to source prospects and create lists of leads and sales searches, I want to show you how you can add these multi-channel sequences powered by Amplemarket. To do so, right now, I'm just going to start from a list. So I go into my list section and I'll choose this one, which is a list that I sourced from a LinkedIn post. And here I can choose people individually, I can select all of them, or I can just select this page. So I will just start with these 30 leads. Now this button here shows up and I can click it and I can search for any active sequence that I have and add these to that active sequence. Or I can just go and create a new sequence, which I'll do right now. As I create a new sequence, first thing that Amplemarket asks from me is to just give it a name. So I'll say LinkedIn post by Armand. This is done. Now, Amplemarket is asking me whether I want to clone an existing one or create something from scratch. I'll just create something from scratch. Here, as you can see, I can start by adding specific steps to my sequence. And so I can add email steps, any type of LinkedIn steps, call steps, or even generic tasks. I'm going to start with an email for this case. And I'm going to make that email an AI Copywriter email. So what that means is that Amplemarket is going to automatically do research on every single prospect. And Amplemarket's AI is going to suggest the best email that I could be sending to that person to start a conversation. Then it's going to recommend that email as a task for me. And I can review it, I can edit it before it even gets sent out. Amazing. Let's get into the next step. Next, I will want to do a LinkedIn follow. So I would want to follow my prospect 2 days after the previous stage, for example. And then I will want to maybe like their last post, just maybe 1 day later. And then I will segue into a connection request with a blank message in this case. As you can see, I can skip all of these steps if I want, if I fail to execute them. But what is beautiful with Amplemarket is that all of these steps, as you can see here, are fully automated. So my LinkedIn tasks will be running in the background for me, so that I don't need to do anything manually. So in this case, I want to finish this sequence with another email that I'm going to send automatically, just saying hi. And as you can see here, I have a set of dynamic fields that I can use. Then just click it up and then say first name, and just not an email that you should be sending, but did you have a chance to review my email? Again, not an email that you should send, just for the sake of illustration. A few more things here. You can actually preview emails for every single one of these leads if you want. Here, for example, if you wanted to say hi, and then leverage dynamic fields for a connection request, and even leverage things like, more advanced things like happy, for example, day of the week. And I can say, hi, first name, happy day of the week, happy Friday, for example, because it would be sent on a Friday. Amplemarket makes it super easy for you to add advanced settings. Then we can continue to leads. And again, I chose 30 leads here, and then Amplemarket is showing me what they look like. I'm completely confident about these. I can go into settings and choose my mailboxes. I can choose to throttle, meaning I can choose how many leads I want to send every single day. And so in this case, I only want to send 10. And then I can choose my time zones, my sending windows. And I'd like to send my emails between 6 a.m. and let's say 11 a.m. And I like to use the leads time zone here. And I want to send my emails from Monday through Friday. I want to avoid weekends. Then I can even choose if I want to push all of this data to my CRM. Now that everything is looking great, I can go review all of the steps of my sequence. Again, we're starting with an AI copywritten email, a task that is going to be suggesting the best possible email. And then I'm going to segue into LinkedIn tasks and then a final email. There you go. Super happy with the sequence, and we can go and launch the sequence. And that's it. In a few minutes, Amplemarket will start creating all of these tasks for me to execute.